And more school strikes have been announced. Members of the NASUWT union will walk out on the 10th and 11th of January.
Primary schools are affected on the 10th, secondaries on the 11th. And they join two other teaching unions on strike on those days, the EIS and the SSTA. The Nine's India Grant told me how these strikes came about.
Yes, so the NASUWT balloted to join those two other unions that you mentioned. A little over 60% of members balloted for strike action, and of those that voted, a very high percentage, 92%, voted in favour of strike action. That will be the union's second strike in a little over a month. And what's the reason for this? Well, it's pay, as it is with everything. The rising cost of living, squeezing salaries. Now, the union has asked for a 12% funded pay offer. COSLA has said that is just too dear, and COSLA had offered them a revised 6.85 pay offer. Now, aside from that, another teaching union, the EIS, has planned 12 consecutive strike days next year from January to February. And the plan is to have strikes in two council areas every single day. The head of the union has said that they've had to escalate action in response to COSLA's pay offer.
And strikes of a different kind affecting people trying to get to and from some of Scotland's islands today.
Yes, it feels like another day, another public sector walkout. In this instance, it is those working at Highlands and Islands Airport. And this led to the closure of three airports today, Sombra, Barra and Benbecula. Kirkwall and Stornoway were also affected. The Unite Union rejected a 5% pay offer for its members, mainly those working in fire and safety, security and administration.
So what has the reaction been?
Well, Highlands and Islands Airports apologised to customers for the delays caused by the strike, but they say that more than 5% is the maximum that they can offer. Anything else would just be too dear. They called Unite's demands unrealistic, and they're not planning on meeting with the union before that second strike on Thursday, so that's very likely that that will go ahead. Now, when it comes to the teaching strikes, the three main unions have coordinated their strike efforts so that they will be striking on the same days. Now, that's to prevent teachers who are working when other colleagues are striking from picking up their work. And the Education Secretary, Shirley Ann Somerville, said back in November that she believed that the 6.85 offer was fair. Obviously, the unions disagree.
India Grant, thank you very much for that.